Hello, Generals, and welcome into yet another Friday edition of the 5-Star News. If you're like me, this week has seemed like it's flown by. I can't believe there's only 19 more days till Christmas. Well, enough about the holiday dreaming, I guess. Let's get back to what we get paid to do here. We'll start today's off with our normal programming. Here's Levi Wilson with What's Up Heritage.
What's up, Heritage? I'm Levi Wilson. I'm here to bring you 3 big announcements followed by this week's weather forecast. There will be a basketball game at home versus Northwest Whitfield later today. JV girls will play at 4, JV boys at 5:30, varsity girls at 7, and varsity boys at 8:30. Come on down and support our Heritage basketball teams. If you have lost anything recently, please check the lost and found on the table in front of the front office. Any items not collected will be taken away, so please make sure your stuff isn't there. It's time again to partner with our Catoosa County Sheriff's Office to bring hope and joy for many of our underprivileged children in our community. To give support online, go to the Catoosa County Stockings Full of Love campaign website or scan the QR code here. Now onto this week's weather forecast. Friday, we have a high of 41, a low of 22, and a 0% chance of rain. Saturday, we have a high of 52, a low of 31, and a 3% chance of rain. Sunday, we have a high of 56, a low of 46, and a 7% chance of rain. Monday, we have a high of 60, a low of 57, and an 83% chance of rain. And Tuesday, we have a high of 64, a low of 39, and an 81% chance of rain.
Thanks, Levi. Brianna Heat and Brooke Wilson here. Now we are going to tell you about a very prestigious guest that will be visiting our school on Monday.
Yeah, Georgia State School Superintendent Robert Woods will be flying in his helicopter around 1:30 for a 30-minute presentation with our staff and students.
What's it all about? Well, we talked to Principal Phillips and Katie Guest to find out more about the visit.
Big news, Generals, huge news. State Superintendent Richard Woods is going to be landing his helicopter out here on the green. This will be next Monday, probably between 1:30 and 2 o'clock. He's coming to recognize 4 different Catoosa County public schools. Heritage High School is one of those schools. He's recognizing us for excellent achievement in math. It's actually called Growth. We were one of the highest growth schools in the entire state of Georgia. So he'll be here to celebrate with us and some of the other schools from across Catoosa County schools in our theater at around 2 o'clock on Monday. So big news. Want to say a huge congratulations to our math department, specifically our algebra teachers for their end of course test scores, because this is what the award is based off of. They did a great job last year, and congratulations to any student who took the algebra EOC last year. You did a great job. So this is a big news. Like I said, a huge celebration that we're going to have, and it's a big deal to have the person who's over all of education in the state of Georgia show up, and not just show up, but land a helicopter on the front green. So thank you to all those students and teachers. Go Generals.
So the superintendent of Georgia is coming on Monday to give us an award for Algebra 1. We had a high enough growth with 3s and 4s on our scores that we got an award for it. I feel like this is really good for our school because it shows how hard we're working as a department and how hard our kids are working to improve every year. I'm really excited to see what we get. We've never gotten anything like this before.
Thanks, ladies. Sounds like a big day. Nate Trobaugh here now, and we're talking about the state of Georgia. Our jazz band found out earlier this week that several of their members were named to the GMEA All-State Jazz Band. Now, 19 students make up this entire jazz band, and 6 of those 19 come from our very own Heritage High School. That makes up about 32% of the band. But let's go over to Mr. Wynn and some of the jazz band students about this accomplishment.
Hey Generals, I'm talking to you about All-State Jazz Band. Georgia Music Educators Association has an all-state jazz band where students from all over the state, from all school classifications, compete with each other to perform in a 19-member elite group down in Athens, Georgia in January.
Honestly, All-State Jazz was really fun, being able to try out just here at home and not having to travel too far. I'm really excited for the concert in January, performing with friends and meet new people with some of the best jazz players in the state, let alone the country. And I'm just really excited, and I just can't wait to perform with everyone.
This year, we had several kids audition, and we wound up having a state record 6 all-state jazz members out of the 19. So almost a third of the all-state jazz band comes from Heritage High School. This is our 7th year in a row having the most students in all-state jazz. But our first year was 6, setting that state record. I'm pretty excited. Those kids did a fantastic job.
Congrats to all the guys and girls. What an accomplishment. Nate Trobaugh back now, and I'm here to throw this thing to a commercial break. Stick around after the break for some exciting general sports, and as well as some great entertainment segments. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Breaking news into the Eyewitness Newsroom. The native people of Rwanda found an ancient artifact said to be worth $112 million.
Welcome into sports, everyone. Coach Green here now, and I'm here to talk about Generals basketball. Both the boys and the girls have got off to hot starts on the year. The girls came into their game with Silverdale with a 3-1 mark, while the guys came in at 2-1. Could we get a clean sweep of the Seahawks? Let's find out in this report.
And the senior number 5, Max Henry.
I thought the varsity boys played really well against Silverdale last night. That's a team that beat us twice last year. They lost a couple of guys, but we lost 4 or 5 guys too. So it was a good matchup for us, and we played really well. We played hard. That's probably the fastest I've seen us operate on defense since I've been here. So that's been a long time coaching these guys, and we just got after them a little bit. Wherever they went, we were with them, and just kind of put their offense in a little frizzy. They couldn't seem to get any kind of rhythm.
I think we played pretty well yesterday. I like the energy that we had. I think that was our best thing. We were really moving around. We were getting where we needed to be, and I thought that it was all there in that.
I think that we did a very good job on our defense. There was a lot of intensity on D. We were kind of flying all over the place, so I think we did a really good job there.
And then we hit a bunch of shots. I think I looked. We were 8 for 17 from the three-point line, which is unbelievable. And we got a lot of loose balls. We were able to rebound with them, and we just made it tough on them all night, and it was a big win. We ended up winning by 12, but we were up by 17, 18, 19, a large part of the game.
What we can improve on, I think that we missed a few box outs sometimes. Probably need to work on getting a body on somebody every possession so we can get those boards every time.
We started looking at Northwest on Wednesday, and I saw them at the Thanksgiving tournament, and they got a good team. They're usually always pretty strong. They got a new coach. He's been there. This is his second year now, and I guess they're figuring out his system a little bit because I thought they had a good Thanksgiving tournament. And they're always good, to be honest. That's one of our rivals. We'll have to play really well to beat them. They've got one of our old coaches from the middle school now helping them down there, so he knows a lot of our guys, Coach Culpepper. We have a lot of respect for him. We'll have to play really well to beat them, and we need some students to come out and support us. The crowd there Tuesday night was really nice. We had a lot of support there. We could use it against them. And this one means more than anything we played. It's our first region game, so we need to get a win to get off to a good start.
Silverdale was a good team win. Everybody contributed, and we played good defense. We finally came out, hit some threes, and just got into a good rhythm. So it was a good team win.
Last night we played Silverdale and we beat them. It felt good. They're a good team, so it was a good win. We played really well. We play Northwest Friday. We're going to have to play good as a team then to win. They're always a big rival and give us a good game.
It's going to take another team win. Friday we play Northwest at home. Northwest has, a couple of good athletes on their team, but we should come out on top. There's the key to any game is playing good defense, and that's what we strive for. So another good defensive game, and we should be fine.
Congrats to both teams, and good luck against Northwest tonight. Nate Trubaugh here now, and 3 generals spent their Wednesday afternoon right here at our theater, signing their names on the dotted line to play the sports at the next level. Zoe St. John signed a soccer scholarship, and both Addie Edwards and Bree Wilson signed for softball. How excited are they? Let's find out more in this report.
Say what an exciting day for these two, and school is definitely surely proud of these 2 young ladies, and I think this is a moment that both of them is sort of having some closure to one chapter in their life, and they can kind of sign on the dotted line and start writing the next chapter. So it's a testament to their hard work and their dedication to their craft over the past 4 years.
So today, me and Addie signed, and it was so exciting, and I'm so happy that we can do it together.
It felt really good to sign because I've been waiting for this day my whole life, probably since I was about 3 when I started playing softball, and it just releases a lot of pressure because knowing that I have a place for 2 years to go.
Northeast Alabama is a really good school. It has what I want to do, like I want to be a dental hygienist. It has that there, and the coaches, they're so welcoming, and I love them. And then they just got a brand new field, and it's so pretty and all the things, so I just love it.
I love the facilities and how nice they are and how new they are, and I also really love the coaches and what they were wanting to bring to the program.
Addie's going to be a good pitcher no matter where she goes, so I feel like she has a really good opportunity to start there, and I'm very excited for her.
With Bree, they're going to get a lot of speed, and a girl that can cover the outfield ground a lot and hardly lets any balls drop in the outfield. And they're also going to get a really good hitter at the plate who gets on a ton because she's just so fast.
You helped us bring 2 more state championships back, and for that, your teammates, me, Coach Armour, and Coach Conover will always be grateful that you helped us do that.
I'm excited for you. Congratulations. It is now time to sign this blank piece of paper.
I'm signing to North Georgia for soccer. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm really excited, yeah.
It's a huge day for St. John. She's a stud. She deserves it. She will be the all-time leading scorer for girls soccer before the season's out. And North Georgia is very fortunate to have her. We're excited to see it.
Since I was 3, I've just wanted to continue playing as long as I can. And I'm glad I can keep on doing what I love.
What made you like North Georgia?
I really loved the campus, and I really wanted to go somewhere in the mountains. I didn't want to be near the city at all, and I wanted to stay kind of close to home. I didn't want to go very far, so North Georgia seemed like the perfect school.
Congrats, ladies, and good luck next year. Nate Trubaugh back now, and if you didn't get down to the gym yesterday for the Snowman Slam, you sure missed out on your very own host playing. This volleyball fundraiser pits each class against each other in volleyball with the right to tangle against a possible faculty team in the championship. How did things turn out? Let's roll the tape.
Well, when I was looking at the stands, I did think that there were fewer students that came than usual. I don't have the numbers yet of how much money we made, so I'm still hoping that we raised enough to get a new set of volleyballs. I think that maybe between like dual enrollment and work-based and CCA, maybe there just were some kids that weren't able to come.
It was really fun. I like Coach Broom's commentary the most. It was funny.
The games were okay. We've been trying to do some lunch practices, and then last minute we found out some players weren't going to be able to play. So there were a lot of kids that stepped up and came out that really didn't get a lot of turns to practice. So I think they did the best that they could.
It felt really good to win the Snowman Slam this year. It was my first year playing. I just did serving specialist, so all I did was serve the whole game. But it was a lot of fun to get out there and practice, and it was just great.
It was all right. I mean, everybody else was just really bad, so we just walked on and won. So.
Hey guys, I'm Connor Sparks, and welcome back to 5-Star Picks. And for this week, we have all 6 conference championship games. For the first game, we got number 8 SMU versus number 18 Clemson. The second game, number 5 Georgia versus number 2 Texas. The third game, number 1 Oregon versus number 3 Penn State. The fourth game, 24 Army versus Tulane. And the fifth game, Twin Boise State versus 19 UNLV. And for the last game, number 12 Arizona State versus number 16 Iowa State. Now on to the picks. Guys, I'm Connor Sparks, and who am I here with?
Cooper Chapelier.
All right, and I've got all 6 conference championship games for you this week.
Let's go.
For the first game, we got number 8 SMU versus number 18 Clemson.
So I haven't watched much SMU, and I've heard they're not that good, so I'm going to go with Clemson that game.
First game, we got number 8 SMU versus number 18 Clemson.
I think Clemson's going to win.
What's that?
I don't know. SMU hasn't really played anybody. Neither is Clemson, but I don't know.
That's fair. For the first game, we got number 8 SMU versus 18 Clemson.
I'm going to have to say SMU because just ranking, really. Haven't
Okay.
really seen any of those.
For the second game, we got number 5 Georgia versus number 2 Texas.
Give me the dogs in Atlanta, baby.
Let's go. Go Dogs. For the second game, we got number 5 Georgia versus number 2 Texas.
I think Texas will win, but I'm going to go Georgia because go Dogs.
Let's go Georgia. Horns down. All right. For the second game, we got number 5 Georgia versus number 2 Texas.
Texas. It's hard to beat a team twice.
Go Dogs. Horns down. The third game, we got number 1 Oregon versus number 3 Penn State.
I'm going to go with Oregon.
Why's that?
I don't know. They're just looking pretty good this year.
Still don't think they've played enough, but, you know. For the third game, we got number 1 Oregon versus number 3 Penn State.
I like it. It's a Big Ten championship. Penn State, sorry guys, I don't think they're that good, and I think Oregon's a better team, so I got to go with Oregon. So.
All right. For the third game, we got number 1 Oregon versus number 3 Penn State.
Probably Oregon because I've seen a game or two, and they seem pretty good. So.
All right. Ready? Now for the fourth game, we got number 24 Army versus Tulane.
I got Tulane. I don't think Army's as good as everyone says they are. The triple option's not a very effective offense, so I think Tulane's got this one.
All right. For the fourth game, we got number 24 Army versus Tulane.
Go Army.
Fair enough. For the fourth game, we got number 24 Army versus Tulane.
Army.
Why's that?
Been hot all year.
Fair enough. All right. For the fifth game, we got number 10 Boise State versus number 19 UNLV.
Boise State.
Why's that?
Because Ashton Genty's a dog.
Says everybody today. Boise State versus number 19 UNLV.
I'm going to have to say Boise.
Why's that?
I've seen one really good game. I forget which one it is, but it's a pretty good game. I think they may have it.
For the fifth game, we got number 10 Boise State versus number 19 UNLV.
Ashton Genty's going to be a big role player in this game. I don't think UNLV will be able to keep up and stop the run against Ashton Genty, so I got Boise State.
For the sixth game, we got number 12 Arizona State versus number 16 Iowa State.
Iowa State. Going my upset right there.
Fair enough. And for the last game, we got number 12 Arizona State versus number 16 Iowa State.
Arizona State, and for the record, I'm not confident about any of these picks.
All right. And for the last game, number 12 Arizona State versus number 16 Iowa State.
Arizona State because you said them first.
Fair enough.
Good stuff, guys. I like Georgia over Texas and SMU over Clemson as well. Jake Blyson, Mason Davis here for your weekly top 5 plays.
Yes, Jake. And we have mostly basketball plays this week, so without further ado, let's see who makes the list this week.
We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to everyone. We bring the boom. Your favorite father and son. Every afternoon on your FYP, we'll be bringing the boom.
Give me a breakdown of the play.
Reese got the ball and passed it to me at the top of the key, and I shot it and made a 3.
How does it feel to be honored on Heritage Top 5?
I feel honored, and it feels like a great accomplishment. Thanks, Coach Green.
We bring the boom so loud the whole earth shakes. With double-tongue chocolate cookies and chicken bakes. Biceps and triceps bring the boom. Chocolate cookies and chicken bakes. Biceps and triceps bring the boom that every.
Me and Kayla were running down the court on a fast break, and she wasn't looking at me. She was looking the other way, but I knew that she would find me, and she threw a no-look pass, and I made it. I'm honored to be on the Heritage Top 5. I just want to thank Jeff Green for giving me this opportunity because I've been working for this moment my entire life, and it's very special.
And we call him Big Justice, cause that's what he serves. We bring the happiness and laughter when we enter the...
Yeah, so I was dribbling up and down the floor, went a quick ISO against the whole team, went in and out, cross, did all these special moves, and I did all that just because, we did that in practice. We practiced dribbling a lot. Coach Green gives us some good drills, so I just was in the motions there. I felt like I was in practice doing that, so it was all pretty natural. So, and then I did a no-look dime to Maddox Henry, the GOAT. He's just super athletic. I could have lobbed it up for him to dunk it, but I didn't think I was going to be able to get that, so I just bounced past him the ball, hit a no-look, and, it's just barbecue chicken from there. And to be honored for the second time in 1 week is just insane to me. It's my dream. I didn't think it would become a reality, but this happening twice in 1 week is just something special, man. I only dreamed about this happening once, and it happening twice it's unheard of, But I'm willing to put in the grit and hard work to make a special play, to make the special play at least once every week. So I'm gonna be on that Heritage Top 5 plays of the week every week. Thank you, Coach Green.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space.
Welcome back to Kicking It with Kelsey. We're going to see what you guys are up to. Sir, what's your name?
River.
Do you prefer cookies or cake?
Cookies.
Why?
Because they taste better.
Who am I here with?
Colby Eaton.
All right, and what's one thing on your Christmas list that you want this year?
A second monitor.
Why?
Because having one monitor sucks.
Okay, fair. Come back to Kicking It with Kelsey. Who am I here with?
Carson Rich.
What's one thing on your Christmas list that you want this year?
I'm excited to get some clothes.
Why?
Just because, closet's looking a little bit dry and I need some new stuff.
All right, and did you do Christmas shopping yet?
I have not.
Why?
I usually do it with my mom, and we always do it like a week before Christmas.
Is it busy?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know why. It's just busy.
All right, and then have you gone Christmas shopping this year?
Yes.
You have? All right. All right, do you prefer cookies or cake?
Definitely cookies. You gotta go cookies there.
All right, and then what's one thing on your Christmas list that you want?
Probably just Birkenstocks.
All right, there you have it. And then do you prefer cookies or cake?
Cookies.
Why?
Cake is too sweet sometimes.
All right, there you go. And have you gone Christmas shopping this year?
Not yet, but I need to.
All right, there you have it. Thank you.
Thanks for that report, Kelsey. TK and Zuri here with another day of Test Your Knowledge.
Sure are. And let's see how our contestants did this week.
Okay, so the first question is, which element has the atomic number 1?
Helium. Hydrogen.
She got that. For the second question I have, what is the longest river in the world?
Nile.
She got that. And for the third question I have, which planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
She got that. Sure.
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Diamond.
Correct. What is the largest mammal in the world?
Rhino.
Elephant. Oh, blue whale.
Correct.
Yeah, man, that's something that's on
Which
land.
country is the largest by land area?
Africa.
Asia.
Asia.
I said
North America. South America.
Antarctica. Austria. Australia.
I don't know. I'm out of continents.
Russia.
Correct.
Did you say country or continent?
I thought you said continent.
Okay, so the first question I have is, what is the capital city of Japan?
Tokyo.
Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet?
William Shakespeare.
And for the third question I have, what is the largest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Looks like that's it for this edition of Test Your Knowledge. Our contestants did pretty good.
And we'll see you next week.
With that, that's all we have for this Friday edition of the 5-Star News. Come back on Tuesday for a brand new report. But until then, have a great weekend, and as always, stay classy, Heritage.